My dear friends, wherever you are, I want you to listen carefully, because what I'm about to share with you can change your life. You may be sitting alone in your room, feeling like the weight of the world is pressing down on you. You may be in the middle of a crowd, yet deep inside you feel unseen, unheard, and unvalued. Maybe you've been told you're not enough, that your voice doesn't matter, that your dreams are too big, that your heart is too soft or your mind too restless. But I want to tell you right now, with all the love and truth I can muster, that you were created for more. Life is a journey filled with moments of joy, pain, triumph, and struggle. Every person faces challenges, but the difference between those who remain stuck and those who rise is found in wisdom. Wisdom is not just intelligence, not just knowledge. It is the ability to discern what is right, to navigate difficulties with grace, and to grow through trials instead of being defeated by them. Highly intelligent women do not crumble under pressure. They learn from it. They do not let failure define them. They let it refine them. They do not allow disappointment to make them bitter. They allow it to make them better. Wisdom is not something that appears overnight. It is developed through experience, through reflection, and through a willingness to learn. A woman of wisdom does not let her emotions control her decisions. She understands that emotions are real, that they are powerful, but she does not let them dictate her actions. She steps back, she seeks understanding, and she moves forward with clarity. When challenges come, and they will, she does not panic. She does not react impulsively. She pauses, she prays, she seeks counsel, and she chooses the path that leads to growth. Some people allow pain to harden their hearts. They let betrayal turn them into people full of distrust. They let failure make them afraid to try again. But a highly intelligent woman knows that pain is a teacher, not an enemy. She knows that every setback carries a lesson. Every hardship brings an opportunity to grow. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" she asks, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of dwelling on what was lost, she focuses on what can still be gained. This is wisdom. This is strength. Wisdom is also found in the willingness to listen. Too many people are quick to speak, quick to defend, quick to justify their actions. But a woman of wisdom listens before she responds. She does not assume she knows everything. She does not let pride get in the way of learning. She seeks out those who have walked before her, those who have faced similar struggles, and she learns from their experiences. She understands that wisdom is not just found in books, but in the lives and testimonies of others. One of the greatest marks of wisdom is resilience. Life will bring moments of rejection. People will walk away. Opportunities will slip through your fingers. You will hear the word no more times than you want to. But a wise woman does not allow rejection to define her. She does not allow loss to break her spirit. She understands that rejection is not the end. It is often redirection. She knows that some doors must close so that better doors can open. She does not let disappointment keep her from pressing forward. Many people live in fear. Fear of failure, fear of making the wrong decision, fear of what others will think. But wisdom allows a woman to push past that fear. She does not let fear silence her. She does not let it paralyze her. She understands that fear is a liar, that it whispers doubts to keep her from stepping into her full potential. She acknowledges the fear, but she does not let it control her. She moves forward despite it. She understands that courage is not the absence of fear, it is the decision to act in spite of it. There will be moments when everything seems too much. The weight of responsibilities, the pain of the past, the uncertainty of the future. It can all feel overwhelming, but a woman who seeks wisdom knows that she does not have to carry everything alone. She surrounds herself with people who lift her up, who remind her of her strength, who speak truth into her life when she feels weak. She does not try to do everything on her own. She is not afraid to ask for help, to seek guidance, to admit when she needs support. That is not weakness. That is wisdom. A woman of wisdom understands that not every battle is hers to fight. There are times when the wisest thing she can do is walk away. Walk away from toxic relationships. Walk away from situations that drain her spirit. Walk away from the need to always be right. She does not waste her energy arguing with people who refuse to understand. She does not waste her time trying to prove her worth to those who refuse to see it. She knows that her time, her energy, her peace are too valuable to be spent on things that do not bring growth. She also understands that success is not immediate. She knows that great things take time. She does not compare her journey to someone else's. She does not let society rush her into making decisions based on pressure. She moves at her own pace, knowing that wisdom is found in patience. She does not chase after temporary gratification, but instead she builds a life that is strong, steady, and lasting. When she fails, she does not let shame consume her. She understands that failure is not final. She sees every mistake as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. She does not let the opinions of others dictate how she views herself. She knows that people will always have something to say, that not everyone will understand her journey, that not everyone will support her dreams. But she does not let that stop her. She keeps going. She keeps growing. She keeps learning. Wisdom allows her to see beyond the present moment. It helps her make choices not just based on what feels good now, but based on what will bring lasting fulfillment. She does not live only for today. She builds for the future. She understands that every small decision, every daily habit, every choice she makes is shaping her life. There are many people who will live their entire lives without ever reaching their full potential. Not because they weren't capable, not because they weren't talented, but because they let fear hold them back, because they let failure stop them, because they chose comfort over growth. But a woman of wisdom refuses to settle. She refuses to stay where it is safe if she knows there is more for her. She steps into the unknown, trusting that each step forward will bring her closer to the person she was created to be. Wisdom is a choice. It is something that must be pursued, something that must be cultivated, something that must be lived out each day. And when a woman walks in wisdom, she does not just change her own life, she changes the lives of everyone around her. There are moments in life when the world will try to tell you who you are. It will measure your worth by impossible standards, by fleeting trends, by the opinions of people who do not know the depths of your heart. It will whisper to you that you are only as valuable as the way you look, as successful as your career, as worthy as the love you receive from others. But none of that is true. Your worth does not come from the approval of people. It does not come from the mirror, from a title, from applause, or from the validation of the world. Your worth was determined long before you ever took your first breath. It is unshakable, unchangeable, and undeniable. A woman who understands her worth from within is unbreakable. She does not live seeking the approval of others because she knows that approval is fleeting. One day people will sing your praises. The next they will forget your name. If your worth is built on what others think of you, then your life will be like a leaf in the wind, tossed back and forth by the changing opinions of people who do not even understand their own worth. But when you know deep in your heart who you are, when you stand firm in the truth that your value is not up for debate, no one can take that from you. There will always be voices that try to define you. Some will say you are not enough, not smart enough, not beautiful enough, not strong enough. Others will say you are too much, too opinionated, too ambitious, too different. If you listen to every voice around you, you will spend your entire life trying to fit into a mold that was never meant for you. But a woman who knows her worth refuses to let the world define her. She does not shrink herself to make others comfortable. She does not silence her voice out of fear that she will be misunderstood. She does not compromise who she is just to be accepted. She walks in confidence because she knows she was created for a purpose, and that purpose is not determined by the opinions of people who do not see the fullness of who she is. There are many who search for worth in relationships, believing that if someone loves them, if someone chooses them, then they are valuable. But love from another person does not complete you. It does not make you whole. You were already whole before anyone ever held your hand or spoke words of love to you. If your worth is dependent on another person's love, then the moment that love is taken away, you will feel as if you have lost yourself. But when you understand your worth from within, you will never let another person determine your value. You will love deeply, but you will not let love become a measure of who you are. You will give love freely, but you will not beg for it. You will not chase after someone to prove that you are worthy of being chosen, because you already are. Some search for worth in their accomplishments, believing that if they just achieve more, work harder, climb higher, then they will finally be enough. But no accomplishment can fill the void of an insecure heart. No success will ever be enough if you do not first understand that your worth was never based on what you could achieve. There will always be another goal, another level, another milestone. But if your identity is tied to what you do, then the moment you stop, the moment you fail, the moment you lose something you work so hard for, you will feel as if you have lost yourself. A woman who knows her worth understands that success is a reflection of effort, but it is not a reflection of identity. She works hard, but she does not work to prove her worth. She pushes herself, but she does not do it to gain approval. She chases her dreams, but she does not believe that her value depends on whether or not she reaches them. A woman who defines her worth from within does not let comparison steal her joy. She does not measure herself against another woman's beauty, another woman's success, another woman's path. She knows that every person has a unique journey, a unique calling, a unique light to shine. When she sees another woman succeed, she does not feel threatened. She does not feel less than. She celebrates because she understands that someone else's success does not take away from her own. She knows that just as the sky has room for countless stars, the world has room for every woman to shine in her own way. She does not allow the past to define her worth. Some people carry wounds that whisper lies to them, telling them they are damaged, that they are unworthy, that they will never be enough because of what they have been through. But a woman who knows her worth understands that her past does not determine her value. She is not the mistake she has made. She is not the pain she has endured. She is not the heartbreak, the betrayal, the rejection. She is more than the scars she carries. She refuses to let the past hold her hostage. She knows that no matter what has happened to her, she is still valuable, still worthy, still capable of rising. She does not need to prove herself to anyone. She does not waste her energy trying to convince people to see her value. She understands that not everyone will recognize her worth, and that is okay. Her value does not decrease just because someone else cannot see it. She does not chase after people who do not appreciate her. She does not settle for less than what she deserves. She walks away from anything and anyone that makes her feel like she is not enough. Not out of arrogance, but out of self-respect. The world will always try to tell women that they need to be more of this and less of that they need to change, to fit, to prove. But the most powerful woman is the one who stands in her truth, who refuses to let the world define her, who carries herself with a confidence that comes not from what she has, not from what she looks like, not from what others say about her, but from a deep, unshakable understanding that she is already enough. Success is not an accident. It does not simply appear one day without effort, without sacrifice, without persistence. It is built piece by piece through discipline and purpose. A woman who walks in intelligence does not wait for success to come to her. She prepares for it. She works for it. She shapes her life with intention. She understands that every great achievement is the result of small, consistent actions. It is not about a single moment of brilliance, but about the daily choices that build a foundation strong enough to carry the weight of greatness. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done even when motivation fades. It is easy to start something with excitement, to make promises to yourself when you feel inspired, to declare that you will change, grow, or succeed. But inspiration is fleeting and emotions are unreliable. There will be days when you do not feel like pushing forward, when excuses will whisper that you can take a break, that you can do it later, that it is too hard. A woman of discipline does not give in to those excuses. She does not let feelings dictate her actions. She follows through on her commitments, not because she always feels like it, but because she understands that success requires consistency. There are many who want the rewards of success without the sacrifice of discipline. They want to be strong, but do not want to train. They want to be wise, but do not want to study. They want the results, but not the work. But a highly intelligent woman knows that there is no shortcut to greatness. She does not waste time waiting for the perfect moment to start. She does not let procrastination steal her potential. She does not allow distractions to pull her away from her purpose. She understands that time is one of the most valuable resources she has, and she uses it wisely. Discipline is not just about what you do, it is also about what you choose not to do. It is saying no to things that do not serve your purpose. It is refusing to waste time on distractions, on negativity, on relationships that drain your energy. It is choosing growth over comfort, excellence over mediocrity, long-term success over short-term pleasure. The world is full of people who never reach their full potential because they cannot master themselves. They let laziness win. They let doubt hold them back. They let the temporary satisfaction of comfort keep them from the lasting fulfillment of accomplishment. But a woman of discipline understands that self-control is the key to unlocking her greatest potential. Purpose is what gives discipline meaning. Without purpose, discipline can feel like a burden. Without a deeper reason behind your actions, the work can feel empty. But when you know why you are doing something, when you have a vision that is greater than the moment, discipline becomes easier to maintain. A woman of purpose does not simply move through life without direction. She does not let life happen to her. She happens to life. She has a clear vision of who she wants to be, of what she wants to accomplish, of the impact she wants to leave behind. She does not waste time chasing after things that do not align with her purpose. She does not let the expectations of others dictate her path. She walks confidently, knowing that her purpose is uniquely hers, and she will not let anything or anyone pull her away from it. There will be moments when the path gets difficult, when obstacles rise up, when progress feels slow. But a woman of purpose does not give up. She understands that challenges are not signs to quit. They are opportunities to grow stronger. She does not let failure break her. She learns from it. She does not let setbacks define her. She uses them as stepping stones. She knows that success is not about never falling. It is about always getting back up. Many people live without purpose, drifting from one thing to another, never fully committing, never fully investing in anything. They move through life without direction, without focus, and wonder why they never feel fulfilled. But a woman who lives with purpose wakes up each day with intention. She does not waste her time comparing her journey to others. She does not seek validation from the world. She knows who she is, she knows what she is working toward, and she stays committed to that vision no matter what comes her way. Discipline and purpose go hand in hand. One without the other is incomplete. Discipline without purpose can feel exhausting, like running in circles without a destination. Purpose without discipline is just a dream, an idea with no action behind it. But when a woman has both, when she wakes up every day with a clear vision and the discipline to follow through, there is nothing she cannot achieve. She builds a life of meaning, a legacy of strength, a future shaped by the choices she makes today. She does not wait for success to find her. She creates it through her relentless dedication to the person she is becoming. There comes a time in every woman's life when she must decide who she will be. The world is filled with temptations to compromise, to take the easy path, to go along with the crowd. There will be moments when doing what is right feels difficult, when standing for truth makes you feel alone, when holding on to your values costs you something. But a woman of intelligence understands that integrity is not negotiable. It is not something she wears when it is convenient and removes when it is not. It is the foundation of who she is, the unshakable core of her character, the light that guides her through every decision. Integrity is more than honesty. It is more than doing the right thing when people are watching. It is about being the same person in private as you are in public. It is about refusing to live a double life, refusing to speak one way and act another. It is about being trustworthy, dependable, and true to your word. A woman of integrity does not make promises she cannot keep. She does not say things just to please others. She does not shift her beliefs based on what is popular or easy. She stands firm even when it is difficult, even when it means walking alone, even when it means giving up something she wants for something that is right. There will always be pressure to compromise. Society rewards those who bend the truth, who cut corners, who play games to get ahead. But a woman of intelligence knows that real success is not built on deception. She knows that a life built on lies will eventually crumble. She does not seek shortcuts because she understands that what is gained dishonestly will never bring true fulfillment. She chooses the higher road, even when it is longer, even when it is harder, even when others mock her for it, because she knows that in the end, integrity is what truly matters. There will be times when doing the right thing comes at a cost. It may mean losing an opportunity, losing relationships, losing the approval of people who expect her to conform. But she does not let fear of loss dictate her choices. She understands that some things are worth more than popularity, more than wealth, more than comfort. She would rather stand alone in truth than be surrounded by people who require her to compromise who she is. She would rather sleep at night knowing she was honest, knowing she was faithful to her principles, knowing she did not betray herself for the sake of temporary gain. A woman of integrity does not allow circumstances to change her. When she faces adversity, she does not let bitterness take root. When she is treated unfairly, she does not respond with dishonesty or revenge. She refuses to let the actions of others determine her character. She holds herself to a higher standard, not because she is trying to impress people, but because she knows that her integrity is worth more than any temporary satisfaction. Integrity is not just about what you refuse to do. It is about what you actively choose to do. A woman of integrity lifts others up instead of tearing them down. She speaks with kindness even when others are cruel. She stands up for those who have no voice even when it is unpopular. She tells the truth even when it is inconvenient. She does not gossip, does not spread rumors, does not engage in the kind of negativity that destroys others. She leads by example, not by force, not by arrogance, but by the quiet power of a life lived with authenticity. Her influence is not loud, but it is undeniable. People trust her because they know she is genuine. People respect her because they see that she is consistent. People look up to her because she does not waver, does not pretend, does not compromise her values for approval. She does not seek to control others, does not manipulate, does not push people down to lift herself up. She leads through integrity, through humility, through the strength of her character. The greatest influence does not come from titles or positions. It does not come from wealth or fame. It comes from a life lived with unwavering principles. A woman who walks in integrity changes the world around her, not because she demands attention, but because her life speaks for itself. She is the one others turn to when they need guidance, because they know she will be honest. She is the one people trust when things are uncertain, because they know she will not waver. She is the one who makes a difference, not by trying to be someone she is not, but by fully embracing the truth of who she is. In a world that constantly shifts, in a culture that encourages compromise, in a society that often rewards deception, a woman of integrity is rare, but she is powerful. She does not allow the world to change her. She changes the world. Her strength is not found in aggression, not in manipulation, not in the need for validation, but in the quiet confidence of knowing that she is standing on a foundation that cannot be shaken. She influences not by force, but by example, by the undeniable impact of a life lived with honesty, courage, and conviction. So today, make a decision to rise, a decision to seek wisdom, a decision to live with purpose. And when the road gets hard, and it will, remember this: you are never alone. You are never forgotten. You are loved more than you can possibly imagine. Now go and live with the power and the wisdom that was placed inside of you from the very beginning. The world needs what you have to give.